क्लैप शुरू कर। Moving forward, before we begin with the competitions, now I would like to brief the participants and our judges with the rules of the competition. One will speak for a motion and other will with the against the motion. Each speaker will be given only 5 minutes. A bell will be rung at the end of 4 minutes and a final bell will be rung at the end of 5 minutes. Speakers cannot read out from a prepared text. So, participants, put your best words forward. I wish you very all the best. Before rolling the ball in today's ceremony, let us have a look at what is Y20 actually. For India, the G20 presidency also marks the beginning of Amrit Kal, the 25-year period beginning from the 75th anniversary of its independence on 15 August 2022, towards a futuristic, prosperous, inclusive and developed society distinguished by a human-centric approach at its core. There is one theme. There is today's theme of the competitions. Y20 will usher in an era of no war. So participants, I wish you all the very best, and I request Cadet Captain Sujata Kumari to come on the stage to speak for the motion.
Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, one earth, one family, one future. With the theme of India's G20 Presidency 2023, I, Cadet Captain Sujata Kumari, would like to tell you more about G20 Presidency and our today's topic, that is why 20 will usher in an era of no war. So, to start with it, I would like to tell you about G20. What is G20 and why it is important? So, G20 came into existence in the year 1999, and the main focus was to reduce the financial. Main focus was to build the stability. The financial crisis was going on at that time in the 1990s and in the Asian and South Asian countries. So, to reduce the financial crisis, the developing countries was mixed up with the developed countries, and the G20 was formed. The first summit was held in USA and in the year 2008, and it is going to be 18th summit in India in New Delhi, which is going to be held in the month of September. Why 20 is important? G20 is important because 60% of India's population, 60% of world's population is engaged in these countries. G20 is formed with 19 countries and one European Union. So 80% of world's global GDP is also included in it, and 75% of trade exchanges is between these countries. That's why.
My name is Arvind, and today I am speaking for the motion. War can have devastating effects on the people of a country, including emotional and physical trauma. In terms of peace building and reconciliation, youth can play a crucial role in promoting healing and rebuilding communities. They can help to bridge divides between different groups, promote dialogue and understanding, and advocate for peace and justice. Some ways that you can contribute peace building and reconciliation include by learning about engaging.
Moreover, the Y20 also has its objective. It has 5 themes. For example, you can say Industry 4.0 or the climate change and the bringing climate change, climate reductions, etc. And along with this, the peace building and global reconciliation. This is also included in the Y20, and this theme includes the ushering an era of no war. So, due to presence of so many of themes, so many of topics that to be discussed in the global, in the G20 and the Y20. So, how can we expect that due to presence of so many of themes, it automatically dilutes the main theme, that is, it will usher an era of no war. So, definitely a diluted topic, a diluted theme cannot bring global peace in the global level, at the global level. So this is the reason why I oppose it. And second one, honorable judges and members, that I oppose it because as we know that there are many organizations, which are international organizations. For example, we can say UNO, United Nations Organization, that was established in the year 1945. Along with that, the NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, established in the year 1949. All these international organizations, their main motive is to bring global peace and global security. After the formation of this type of large international organizations, then also we see that there are many wars and conflicts that happen between many countries. For example, we can say, as far as concerned to India, that is Indo-Pak War 1971, Indo-Pak War 1999, along with that the Cold War, and after the formation of NATO, then also we see the Russia-Ukraine war. Because of why the war happened, after the formation of the main objective, after the formation of such large type of international organizations whose main objective was to secure international peace and security. Then also we see that the war are happening again and again. So how can we expect that the Y20 as a small group will bring the global peace and security? Can we say that it will usher an era of no war? Definitely not. This is the reason. And one more reason that I would like to put forward, that as we know that Y20 consists of 2/3 of our global population. Definitely it will represent the majority of the globe. But what about the minority of our globe? That is, I would like to quote one philosopher, Western philosopher. The name is James Stuart Mill. He said that as the tyranny of one cannot be accepted over the other, in the same way, tyranny of the majority over a few cannot be acceptable at all. So, in the same way, the Y20 will represent why it may lead to the tyranny of majority over the tyranny over the minority, so over the rest of the world. So, instead of bringing happiness, it may bring the war, it may bring the conflict among the minority and the majority. So, definitely we can say that Y20 cannot bring peace and happiness in the globe, at the global level. So, honorable judges, I think that the Y20 definitely will not be able to bring happiness and bring security at the global level. So these are all that I would like to point forward. And with respect to the availability of time, I think that Y20 will not be able to state it as the ushering an era of no war. So I conclude, and at last I expect that whatever government benches has proposed, that Y20 will usher an era of no war. Definitely it will be a blanket statement. So I strongly oppose it, and I expect that the government benches will also be able to realize the fact, and they will certainly dismiss the proposal that they have put forward in the House. Thank you, honorable judges. Thank you, honorable members.
War means a state of open and declared hostile armed conflict with state or a nation, or a period of such conflict. And global end to the war means an end to the potential for armed with other nations. War is perhaps the most organized of all human activities. By fighting wars, people have created larger, more organized society. I agree that war is not the only way to bring peace, but fights help determine whether a military unit stays in the fight or how well they fight. Wars help all the individuals to show their potential and to contribute to their country. Then think, what will happen to the young generation who have dreamed to be an army and want to fight for their country? If there is no war, then it can lead to a complacency and lack of motivation to the young ones. Some have argued that most of the war fought
Modi will hold immense significance as it's come during the period of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. The engagement group Youth 20 or Y20 is a part, brings every aspect of the society and researchers of the G20 countries. Among the 5 themes of Y20, peace building and reconciliation, ushering in an era of no war, is one of the great thoughts. But it is a great thought especially for group discussions and meetings, It is not easy to create or usher in no war era. As we all know that until and unless the great leaders of the developed and developing countries do not change their mindset regarding dominance and their quest for becoming most powerful among everybody, it is not possible for the youth to change anything through summits and discussions. As we can see that peace and reconciliation is very important to overcome conflicts and disputes and disagreements in our society. And there are various reasons why these conflicts and disagreements occur, such as corruptions, inequalities, border disputes, and these reasons can't be solved so easily in such a complex system where the system changes people. People can't change the system. One of the main impact or main reasons we can say to stop or start no war era is disarmament. If we really want peace and no war, then why we need great defense system? Every year increasing defense budgets, nuclear weapons. For peace and no war, we don't need nuclear budgets and great defense systems. Sure, we should give our main focus on disarmaments and learning from our past, not on summits like Y20. As we can see, the great organizations like UN, which have been established only to stop war or war-like situation after the two world wars. But they were not successful till today because many wars have been fought and still going on after the establishment of UN. Then can we really say that summits of youth or youth opinions can change or bring a no war era? At least not possible in near future. Because everyone believes in the thought that might is right. We can see that youth in every nook and corner of the world today are standing up or viewing their opinions not only on no war or many social issues of the war, but they were not successful till today to implement those. Yes, to some extent they are successful, but not completely. So hope is good. We all hope, we all want a world with peace, reconciliation, with no war era. But it is not possible as every through youth summits or youth opinions, because no one even bothered at what they are trying to show. The great leaders or those who have the special power, they don't even use. We all know that today's youth futures leaders, they themselves to some extent believe in showcasing their own power or dominance on others. So we can't say that it is so easy that through a summit like Y20 we can change or we can bring an era of no war. Yes, no war can be created from the fear that our enemy is more powerful, that the opponent is more powerful than us. We can't conquer them through war. Then that fear will stop them. That fear will give them that we should not come in a situation like war. So that fear is needed to create no war era, not a summit like Y20 or Youth 20. Thank you everyone.
All cadets, hands up. NCC clap शुरू कर. Okay. Differences of opinion is also a beauty of life. I would like all of you to give a big round of applause for them. And thank you participants for your beautifully...
So with this, please give a big round of applause. The second part of the newsletter is being officially released by the chief guest of today.
And the next is Cadet Gunjan Keol. Please motivate them. She is Gunjan Keol. And the next is Adrit Shekhar for Patra Guhai. NCC Club continue. Adrit Tamoli, Arvind Tamoli, please come forward. Next, Cadet Jaidi Chil. again Sujata Kumari from Sibsagar Commerce College. And the second prize goes to Cadet Anshuta Kaushik from Sibsagar College, Jaisagar. Make some noise. And who will be the first one? Guess who? Okay. So now, the winner of the debate competition is Cadet Kalpajyoti Kumar from Gargaon College, 49 Assembly Unit NCC. Thank you judges, and thank you. And I want to request our chief guest to address our gathering. Please come, sir.
Good morning to all. Respected CEO Rajesh Bojel Saab, Principal, Headmistress, and the NCC cadets especially who are here, who have participated here, and not the least the parents who accompanied the kids. In fact, it is my privilege to be here. The G20, the establishment has established, as our earlier speakers told, it is in 1999. For last 24 years it is in existence. It has taken a lot of initiatives for the group members' financial stability. That is the prime aim. In order to achieve that aim, the global extremist menace to maintain peace and with regard to internal issues of any country, any nation. So this is the main component. And in the last 24-25 years, 2.5 decade, India has got an opportunity to lead this G20 summit. It is a prestigious moment for us, and to propagate, to spread the knowledge about the G20. The 49 Assam Naval Unit, our commandant sir, he has taken a lot of initiatives, and he has chosen ONGC KV Nazira as the venue for this today's program. So I thank you sir, thank you, and I thank all our principal headmistress for making the arrangements, making the program grand success, and largely the cadets have participated, the parents they are here. So we have to propagate the importance, formation importance, what is the role, responsibilities of G20, in which what is the role of India. This message needs to be spread over so that everybody understands the requirement of G20. It is not that there is a UN, there is a European economy, European Union, and there are lot many things. But still, formation of establishing a unit, it is not a small one, and making together of 19 plus European Union, it is not a small assignment. And making them, putting them to a common goal. and making resolutions, having meetings, frequent meetings, bringing their mindset together for the purpose of financial stability of the members of the G20. So it is a very Herculean task. The aim is pure and we can achieve. It is not that what has happened, what is the use of such having more organizations, more establishments like G20. That is not the case. So the even formation of any simple society, the cooperative housing society or residence welfare society, it has a meaning, it gives a result. So out of 100 societies, maybe 90 may be functional or 80 may be functional. Remaining may be defunct or may not be functional. But it doesn't mean that the purpose has not achieved. So the purpose of G20 has been, is and will be achieved. If we go optimistic way, yes, there is a will, there is a way. So in that way, G20 will flourish, G20 will achieve its common goal with regard to financial stability of the group members of G20. So the message should spread. I thank all those who are here in this joining the mission of spreading the message. Thank you for giving me an opportunity. Thank you for you all having come over here, taking out your valuable time. Thank you.